Roberto? Roberto, you get back to Michael Tate? He sent you an email about the minor home repair program. Hey, Katie.
Yes, I did.
How you doing? All right. You did?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay. He just wanted to make sure that the 3 people who applied last year, you wanted them to get an RP, and I told him yes.
Oh, maybe I didn't see that question. Was it recent today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, he actually, I talked to him today, I sent him a message today, and he said he had been reaching out to you before today to answer that question.
Okay, let me follow up with him, because I did respond to an email he sent yesterday.
I think it'll still be early. I mean, we'll never know. Probably like 5, 6 years down the line.
Mr. Christopher? Yeah.
If they can get that one, I'm okay, man. I won't worry anymore.
Oh, you can hear me?
I won't worry anymore.
Oh, okay. Where are you listening at? Where are you listening at? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Here, Roberto? Yeah, you might as well. My son doesn't like to get it either. I know this, normally the flu shot doesn't do me, I mean, it helps me. I always get it every year, because I haven't gotten sick from, for a long time. I don't really get sick either. Yeah. I know. But it's better to know, it's better to be safe than sorry, man. It's better to be safe than sorry. I know, you don't want to be surprised, though.
That's true.
Okay, so you see that request that Amy made?
Yeah, what's that all
Because I'm
about?
complaining that they don't have enough staff down there, so they want to know why are we sending work out? We should hire more people. That's what they're
That's the
gonna,
point.
that's the point.
Okay, so, I mean,
I don't think it's that much, right?
no, I'm just trying to think, I mean, I think the reason why we hire consultants, because it ebbs and flows, you know, we don't just bring somebody on and then all of a sudden it goes down.
And it's gonna be,
Right.
in my response on why we're doing it, it's only temporary until the stadium is up and running. And
What's only temporary?
that we have to use outside assistance
Oh,
for
no.
the building and safety.
No,
Checks.
not in planning and building. They've been using.
They have?
Yeah, consultants, they've been using them. And the reason why is because we didn't want to hire full-time when we know it's really busy now. But we don't want to be stuck with the employees if it reduces.
Yeah, that's what, okay.
And it's cheaper that way, we could, consultant versus hiring an employee.
Right.
So
So I'll say there's peaks and valleys.
There's
We're
peaks
not
and
al-
valleys,
there's-
and
We're not always busy.
Right, exactly, and we don't want to bring on somebody just to terminate them if we're not, when the workload reduces.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go check it out. So the plexiglass is signed up for what?
No, because it's too expensive.
He must be out of money. Artie doesn't care about that.
What?
When it comes to safety,
Right, you got that right.
it's okay. We're talking about, we were redoing the plexiglass down in her office.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
I'll speak with Brandon.
But it's expensive and so it's okay. I mean, it's okay.
No mic is open, right?
I don't hear anything.
Hey, man, how are you?
Chris Jackson called me and says, Artie, I can hear your conversation in there, the mic's live. He was listening, yeah.
I used to do that like every other week. I'd be texting.
You tell him?
Yeah, I let them know, because sometimes it does that.
Right.
On 35, I'm on.
Where does it get more than she has to use?
Nice and all night.
What is it? Yeah. You need to, well, no, it was before 2, so you might want to tell them to start it at 2, not before.
Josh. The microphones?
We're ready to turn them on now.
Okay.
No, it is on, it's just not showing up. Which one was on?
Go ahead, Al.
Are you sure?
Okay, let's stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Hold on. All right.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag
Madam Clerk, I'd like to make a motion for town. Is it on? All right, Madam Clerk, I'd like to make a motion for Councilmember Morales to be the mayor pro tem.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dodson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Morales.
Aye. Thank you. Madam Clerk, as to the quorum.
Yes, quorum is present for the City Council, Successor Agency, and Housing Authority.
Thank you. I will read the telephone listening to meeting and oral public comments portion. Members of the public can participate in the meeting by telephone to listen and make comments noting the following. The conference begins at 1:30 p.m. and all interested parties may join the conference 5 minutes prior. If you are dialing in from a cell phone, please call from an area with good reception. Calls from landline phones are highly recommended. If you are watching the meeting via social media or Channel 35 while also accessing the phone line, it is requested that you mute the sound of your video feed as it is delayed from the phone transmission. Additionally, when you are making public comments on the phone line, you will be inaudible due to feedback. Dial in numbers 1-888-251-2949 or 1-215-861-0694 using the specific access codes detailed below for the respective city council dates. And today is March 9th. The access code is 591-4683#. Now, with that being said, we will open public comments. Operator, do we have anyone in the queue?
If you wish to make a comment, please press #2 on your telephone. We do have a comment. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Is this my turn to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, I'm getting feedback. Okay, so I'm strenuously object to you guys taking money from the general fund for the CARES Act to add to renters when the homeowners have not been getting any help during this time in the COVID-19 or during the CARES Act. We say it many, many, many times, and you guys continue to ignore it. In addition, we have your employees are going to be getting pay bumps, which apparently are going to be automatic because they only have to be satisfactory in their evaluation. That is unfair to us, and we're paying for it as well. Regarding the warrant registers, Consolidated, why are they being paying $1 million right now? Nossman LLP is again getting another amendment, or regarding Amendment 4 for broad-ranging legal advice, which we know nothing about. Then we also have $10,000 going to the main conference room. Is that going to improve our participation? Apparently not, because this is what's happening right now. AT&T is getting $15,000 for city or phone services, and we can't be heard in the city council thing. In addition, the IPD gets a safety grant. What have been the results for that? Because my streets still aren't safe. 40 Love, there's an agreement to provide tennis management services. Apparently, we fixed the whole tennis court, and they're the ones getting to utilize it, as well as we still have to pay for lessons if we can even get into the class or something. And you guys have you're paying them for a foundation for all this money. I'd like to know what that's about and how that's supposed to be working. Office Depot, there's a general fund payment and about $4,000, I think, and no organization with that. And then they're going to transfer money to the general liability account, bank account for $20,400. Then the Golden State Water franchise documentation, that wording is a bit confusing. It says wording to provide water to all city portions. And you guys never discussed anything with us before the city council meeting, nor any questions answered before the public hearing. And then you adopt them, and or the mayor just adds what he wants to them. In addition, the public comment section for 7/7/2020, which are in the notes for today, for the transcription for the minutes. The minutes, why are they always so very late and so very vague? In addition, the treasurer should not be relegated to public comment, as well as the things are missing. Badge access was brought up for her. And the mayor ironically said we're in COVID-19 time, his mask down over his face, over down to his chin. There's all these different things you guys are not addressing that are not in the minutes to give us any kind of idea of what happened in the minutes. There may be Brown Act violations, still Brown Act violations going on.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Operator, please go to the next caller.
At this time, there are no other callers.
Thank you very much. Public comments are closed at this time. Madam Clerk, can item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Move our statement.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members, successor agency members, and housing authority members, Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Morales.
Aye. Thank you. Madam Clerk, what is the next scheduled matter?
Thank you. Yes, the next scheduled matter is a public hearing to consider an ordinance granting Golden State Water Company a franchise to use or lay and use pipelines and appurtenances for transmitting and distributing water under, along, across, or upon the public streets, ways, alleys, and places within the city of Inglewood.
Has notice of this hearing been given in the time, form, and manner as required by law? And do you have the affidavit on file?
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem, an affidavit is on file.
Have any communications been received on this matter?
No communications have been received, sir.
Oh, okay. Is there a staff report on this matter?
Yes. Louis Atwell, Assistant City Manager and Public Works Director, will give the staff report.
Mr.
Good
Atwell?
afternoon, Mayor Pro Tem and City Council. It is recommended that we approve this water franchise ordinance and agreement for Golden State Water Service Company. The city water service area covers approximately 7.2 square miles within its corporate boundaries. The city's system provides water to about 79% of the residents and businesses in the city. Whereas Golden State Water serves 20% and Cal American Water serves nearly 1%. Golden State Water service area is nearly 2 square miles and is generally bounded by Century Boulevard to the north, Imperial Highway to the south, Prairie Avenue to the west, and Van Ness Avenue to the east. Within that area, they cover about 2 square miles. The franchise agreement before you allows Golden State Water to provide potable water service to areas not served by the city of Inglewood. The proposed franchise agreement is for 10 years, and Golden State is responsible for all maintenance, repair, installation, and construction and operation services for their facilities. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Atwell. Oh, we'll receive and file the staff report. Are there any public comments at this time? Operator, are there any?
2 public comments here.
Okay.
Once again, pressing pound 2 if you wish to make a public comment. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Oh, we'll receive and file the staff report.
Hi, please go ahead. Your line has been unmuted.
Public comment 2. Once again, pressing pound 2 if you wish to make a public comment. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
All right, I cannot hear them at this time. We have one other caller here.
Please move.
Your line
on
has been
to the
unmuted.
next
Please
caller.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you for correcting can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Thank you for correcting what it seems that the paperwork said. However, those corrections should be made before so we can understand completely and purely what is there. This has been a problem, an ongoing problem, that what we're getting as far as paperwork is not what you guys end up saying either in city council, or it isn't corrected, or it's not explained to us because we asked the questions. In addition, Louis Atwell, you owe me some return phone calls.
Thank you very much. Operator, has the first caller returned?
Yes, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead. Can you please make sure your phone is not on mute? I am not getting any audio from their line.
Thank you. We will, is there any more callers?
Not at this time.
Thank you. So we'll close, the public comment portion is now closed. Are there any council comments at this
No.
time?
I'll make a motion to waive further reading and introduce.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Morales.
Aye. I believe Councilman Padilla said he would introduce.
I'll
Yes, sir.
introduce.
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving forward to the consent calendar. These items will be acted upon as a whole unless called upon by a council member. As to items 2 and 3.
So move.
Second, Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Morales.
Aye. DR1.
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem. Staff report requesting or recommending adoption of a resolution effecting modifications to the terms and conditions of employment of employees represented by IMEO/AFSCME Local 960.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Morales.
Aye. As to oral reports, Mr. City Attorney.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. As to the city attorney's office, there's no reports.
Thank you. That was item A1. Item CM1.
Thank you. I have no reports from the city manager's office.
Thank you, Mr. Fields. Item CC1.
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem, thank you. In honor of National Women's History Month, I would like to pay tribute to a wonderful woman by the name of Dolores Wartha. From an early age, Dolores Wartha has been a leading advocate for workers, immigrants, and women. I want to close with a quote from Ms. Wartha, and it states, "Every moment is an organizing opportunity. Every person a potential advocate, activist, and every minute a chance to change the world." Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. That concludes my remarks.
Thank you. Item CSA1.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on July 7, 2020, and July 14, 2020.
So move.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Successor agency members Dotson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Morales.
Aye. We'll adjourn the Inglewood Successor Agency. Item H2.
Approval of the minutes of the meetings held on July 7, 2020, and July 14, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Housing Authority members Dotson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Falk. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem Chairman Morales.
Aye. So we'll adjourn the Inglewood Housing Authority. This time, I don't see any appointments to boards, commissions, and committees. Are there any public comments at this time? Operator?
Once again, pressing 2 if you wish to make a comment. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Yes, James Buck, Alex Padilla, Artie Seal, and Steve Fronterata still have not returned phone calls or emails. And Alex Padilla said many times in council meetings that if we call or if we send an email that they will respond. That is not true. This is very terrible. You completely non-responsive, still ignoring me regarding serious health and safety issues. In addition, on the minutes, so the Brown Act, we also need 3 minutes per item, not 3 minutes for all of the items. Brown Act violation. In addition, guys, on the minutes, very important things were brought up on June 7th, 2020 by the treasurer, and you guys did not even put them in the minutes. It's critical to put more specific items in the minutes instead of these vague things that are going on. We're tired of being abused. We're tired of being treated. Please be responsive, take care of things, return the phone calls and emails. There's numerous ones, and you are in violation.
Thank you very much. Next caller, please.
Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Gil Matthew, District 4. And what I'd like this council to understand, each one of you are responsible for this city. And Mayor Butts is mayor of the council. He conducts meetings only. Each one of you, the four of you here now, you are responsible for the city of Inglewood. Now you're having meetings at 2 a.m. There is no city in the South Bay has meetings at 2 p.m. That's made to keep the people outside of the loop. Now, you're doing things, even though it is registered, you're doing things and you're okay in the register. I, but you are responsible for it and you're not even reading it. You can't be reading it if each one of you is not even looking at it. And all you have to do is take in everything, each council person, and review it in the process.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews, thank you. Operator, are there any more callers?
Not at this time.
Thank you, public comments are closed. Are there any council comments? Councilman Dodson?
I have received several phone calls about the senior center where they're doing the vaccine. They are very, very happy, the seniors are, with what's going on over there. They say they've been very well received and respected. So my hat's off to everyone who's working over there in the senior building.
Thank you.
Giving the vaccine. With that, everybody have a great day.
Thank you, Councilman Dodson. Councilman Padilla?
Thank you. You know, I just want to ask you to close in the celebration of life in the honor of Michelle DeMarco, a good family friend, the sister of Bill Thompson, who passed away last week. As many of you know, I'm with the Knights of Columbus, and I always hold my annual Cinco de Mayo dinner. And Michelle has always been a huge part of that success, and we're gonna miss her dearly. And so our thoughts and prayers go out to Michelle, her daughter, and the family. So if you could please close in her honor and celebration of her life. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Padilla. Councilwoman Falk?
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I just have one announcement, and this is for the Inglewood families. There will be a drive-in movie for our residents in District 4 at the Crenshaw Imperial Plaza. They're gonna be showing The Incredibles for the kids. It's gonna start Friday night at sunset and go until about 9 p.m. They're also reserving a few tickets for first come, first served families that would like to attend. So you can go to CrenshawImperialPlaza.com to get more information, and hopefully some of our families will take advantage of that. And make sure you RSVP because there's limited spacing for the residents. So hopefully our families will be able to go out and enjoy a night out with the young kids this Friday night. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Councilwoman Funk. So I just wanted to circle back on the senior citizens getting the vaccine. I know we had some empty slots, and I don't know, Mr. Fields, if you're aware if they've all been filled. We did reach out to some additional seniors.
You're correct. We did have empty slots, and we reached out to the broader community to see if there were any interested parties, and I don't believe we filled them all up.
Is there a phone number folks can call?
I'll get a call before the end of the meeting.
Okay. Well, we're coming to the end, so should we, I think it's, can they just call our office?
Yes,
You can just call our council office at
correct.
310-412-5320 and let them know that you're calling to see if there's any slots available for the senior citizen vaccination for COVID-19.
I have a number now.
Okay, what is it?
The number is 310-412-4280.
4380, I have 43.
Oh, well, let's see, I'm getting a correction, let's see.
I have 310 412-4380.
That's right, correct, 4380.
4380.
So, thank you, Councilman, and Mr. Fields. So that's the number you would call to see if there's any slots available. With that, we will close in honor of Miss Michelle DeMarco, sister of Bill Thompson, who has been a lifelong part of the city of Inglewood. Our condolences go out to the family. Thank you. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.